called you here today because we face dire circumstances.
What's up guys, this is Shambles11 and welcome to Rainbow Six Siege. All the footage you're seeing is from the Xbox One version, and actually when I recorded this the game had only been out about 20 minutes, but because things take a while to edit and upload and I have a life, I'm a little bit late uploading. So here we go, the very beginning of Rainbow Six Siege proper, because I have played this an awful lot on the various betas we had, and I absolutely loved it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't actually play any of the multiplayer at all. I just played Terrorist Hunt because that's what I remember and love from the Rainbow Six Vegas games. But I have to add, you do get backwards compatibility, of course. If you purchase this game, you get 1 and 2 free, which is pretty cool. Now, as has been very famously reported, there is no campaign as such. This is pretty much it. And basically, she is Vegas, Rainbow Six Siege, I don't know what her name is. She's Rainbow Six, I think. And we have been assigned to task the greatest anti-terrorist force we can out of every special ops unit in the world to fight people with white masks and their hoods up indoors. That's our battle. So I'm pretty much just going to jump straight into it. I'll give you my thoughts sort of what I've played so far. I haven't played a great deal, I'll be honest with you, because annoyingly I have a job. I haven't been able to play this all day like I'd like to. But basically we have the multiplayer various versus modes. We have terrorist hunts, which are essentially co-op modes, and there are scenarios, which is the closest thing we're going to get to a campaign. But essentially I've found the scenarios are just single player terrorist hunts. Now this is the digital version. I have got the one with the season pass, the gold package, hence I got a couple of extra skins there as you saw, and a few credits. I can't really do an awful lot with the credits until I start unlocking characters, but I absolutely love terrorist hunt, so I thought I'm just going to hop straight in, load up Terrorist Hunt. Now you don't want to see me connecting. I'll be honest with you, it took a little while because people kept backing in and out of the connection, so I thought you don't want to see that, edit that bit out, and we'll jump straight into it. So you start off, for those who don't know, they haven't played, as just kind of basic recruit ban. You don't have any particular perks or special manoeuvres you can do or weapons or anything. You can pick kind of from 3 guns, 2 sidearms, 2 secondary equipment and 2 primary. So I think I've gone for a breach charge and a grenade on this. Not that I really use much. So we've loaded up. As you can see, those guys all special people because they've just been playing for longer than me, and they've unlocked a few more characters.
Locate the hostage.
Typically, of course, the very first game I get into is one of the ones from the beta. So I've already played this. Now I thought normally I throw a camera down, have a look around, but I thought, nah, come on, we can do this. This isn't too tricky. Let's all sit together, kind of do it by brute force. This is on the hard difficulty. There's normal, hard, and realistic. On the beta, I was playing realistic and doing pretty well actually. I had unlocked a few more bits and bobs, but I thought, no, I'm going to give it a go. So I've got the old trusty shotgun, always a favourite for clearing out hallways and close encounters. A bit of a gamble on this map because there are some long hallways, but we've got a trusty sidearm for that. Now already the team has breached. There's an awful lot going on. I can't see anything from here, but I know from experience that sometimes they rush out of this doorway, so I thought I'd cover this. And when my teammate goes down instantly, he's not in the best of places. Thought I'd see if I can get a sneaky shotgun, but no, we'll pistol him. Teammate there completely ignoring the guy down on the floor, so I'll get him up. Now I do not want to be here because enemies can rush you, especially the vast, ridiculous amount of noise we're all making. Get a good headshot there. I guess the rest of the team have thought to join us. Thought we were all sticking together, but yeah, a couple of them have disappeared up. I'm getting shot from somewhere down here and to the right. Now this wall's got the crosses on, which means it can't be blown up. So he's out of the way. There's definitely one down here. We'll just get the angle right. He's still shooting at me. Okay. Seems to have quietened down. Now, I can hear that. That's a bad thing. Oh dear. Suicide bombers. Ridiculously tough. They like to detonate themselves when they get too close. I just didn't see. I was so focused stupidly on the guy down the hallway, I wasn't listening. You can quite clearly hear them ticking and hissing. So, I'm going to do my best esports moment now and try and get you the best footage. Now, this is cool. I hadn't seen this before. This is kind of a breaching shot, like grenade launcher. They've got pretty good cover here behind this desk. That's a flash. Okay. So, we've got 9 minutes, just 20 seconds to go. As you can see from the top, we are already 3 of us died, all in that basement. So I dropped down and rescued that guy for absolutely nothing. And it's just these 2 guys left. So fingers crossed they can do it for us. They've got quite a long way to go. We've got to find a hostage and extract them. Now, extracting the hostage is pretty cool, actually. You kind of gather them up and shield them. You put them sort of just behind your left arm, so you get your right arm free for holding a sidearm. You can't use a primary weapon whilst escorting the escort, but you can stop escorting the escort and they kind of just sit on the floor, and you can use your primary. So even though this guy knows that we all died downstairs, they've gone up, which is okay. This guy's got some action going on. Wild shooting, flashbang there, don't know if he flashed himself. Okay, so he's lying down on his back. Gives you better manoeuvrability, you can't quite see as well. This guy's searching, can he find him? He's got bored. There he is, right in front. Now this is the cool feature with Rainbow Six Vegas, we can shoot our way through the walls. Not all walls, some walls, some of them just give you enough room to have a look through. Of course there are other characters that can breach the walls, smash them, some can explode them. Most walls are destroyable. You will see ones I mentioned earlier with little cross signs on, they cannot be breached or knocked down. Now, what the guys here have done, because they were both low, they actually shot each other and healed each other. Now, if this was on the highest difficulty setting, they would be dead. But actually, if you revive each other, you get a third of your life back. So they did that because they had 10 points and 5 points, and now they're both back up to 37. This barbed wire, this razor wire on the floor, doesn't actually damage you, it just really slows you down, and is also a handy way of getting some points. So everyone you destroy gets you experience points, which really does help. Amount of noise these 2 are making though. Now guys, if you are picking this up and are playing it, please don't try and play it like it's Call of Duty, okay? If you run around like this guy, you are going to lose. You are too noisy. You need to take your time. This is slow and precise. You want to crouch down, cover your corners, cover each room. You get various gadgets. You can get these little cameras that let you tag enemies and scout around. Use them. Rather than just randomly running around like this. Now in certain areas you will find these. Great way of taking them out. You would have earned a lot of points then as well. These little bombs, you can hear them. They sound like mobile phones when they're too close to a speaker. They're generally all clustered together. He's right there behind the desk. Hasn't seen him. He's taken a lot of damage there. We're going to switch now. He's getting shot from behind. He hasn't noticed. Okay, he's got the kill. Can they do it? They've got 5 minutes 39 left. He's really running for it and he's taking hits and he's run back. I mean, he's lucky he hasn't been shot in the back there. That's good cover behind the couch, the sofa. He's taking him out in that doorway. Still going for it. Okay, he's finally decided to check a hallway into the Oval Office. No one here. Quite often terrorists will hide right in corners or take cover behind stuff. You do have to check your corners. He's clearly after the points. Okay, so they seem quite happy they've checked this area. 10 health though, you can see in the bottom there. Can you hear that? That's bombs the other side of the wall. Oh! He's right round the corner. Can he get him? Can he get him? It's just him on his own now. He's got bombs one side. He's going for a flash.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
Ah, terrorist got him. So there we go. No one was talking, very little teamwork. Guys, you need to talk. If you've got a headset and you're playing with randoms, just say hello. A lot of people talk to you, a lot of people talk to me. You know, don't hurl abuse, you're working together. I still finished third, quite happy with that. So there we go. Plenty more footage coming. I'll try and play better and actually win some. But thank you ever so much for watching. This has been Six Seige.